Hey everyone, let's implement the program of hierarchical inheritance in PHP. Before starting the program, let's understand what is meant by hierarchical inheritance. Hierarchical inheritance is exactly opposite of multiple inheritance. In multiple inheritance, there are multiple base class and single derived class. And in hierarchical inheritance, there is only one base class and multiple derived classes. Multiple in the sense two or more derived classes. So this type of inheritance is called as a hierarchical inheritance. Remember this once again, hierarchical inheritance means only one base class and two or more derived classes. This type of inheritance is called as a hierarchical inheritance. Let's understand this using code. So first I am going to write down the code in Notepad++ software. You can use any of the text editor. Also I already saved the program with name hierarchical.php. Now let's start with the syntax of PHP. Okay, so here we are going to create one base class with name base and two or more derived classes. So first let's create the base class. So class name and then base. Inside this base class we are going to write down the data members or member functions. Then from this base class I am going to create two derived classes, derived 1 and derived 2. To create a derived class, the syntax of PHP is class keyword, then derived class name, that is for example derived 1 extends base class name, that is a base. And inside this derived class there are the properties and methods of class derived 1. In the same way, create another derived class from the same base class, that is a base. So use class keyword, then derived class name, that is a derived 2 extends base class name, that is a base. Okay, so inside this class there are properties and methods of class derived 2. So this type of hierarchy is called as a hierarchical inheritance, where there is only one base class and multiple derived classes. So here base is a base class and which has two derived classes, derived 1 and derived 2. Okay, now let's create function inside these classes. So first I am going to write down the function inside base class. So here write down function keyword and then base function. Let's write down something here. In the same way, write down here, just change the name of function. For example, this is a derived 1 function. In the same way, we are going to use this in the second derived class. Just change the name of function from derived 1 to derived 2. Now let's write down something here. For example, echo base class function. Okay, write down the same in this derived class. Here derived 1 class function, and again write down the same in second derived class, derived 2 class function. So this is a base class. From this base class we create two derived classes. One is a derived 1 and second one is a derived 2. Here derived 1 and derived 2 both are the derived classes. So we are going to create the object of both derived classes. So first I am going to create the object of first derived class. So here write down $obj1 equal to new derived 1. Here I create the object of derived 1 class. Now call the method of base class and derived 1 class. So here use $obj1, then object operator, method of first class, that is a base function, and method of derived class 1, that is a derived 1 function. So $obj derived 1 function. Okay, here write down br. Okay, now do the same for second derived class. I am just going to copy this. Here instead of 1 just create another object, for example object 2. Here again object 2, here is a 1. Okay, so again we create the object of second derived class, call the base class function, and here we call the second derived class function, that is a derived 2 function. Okay, save the program and let's check the output. Write down localhost hierarchical.php. Okay, so here we create two objects, one for first derived class and the second for second derived class, and for both we call the base class function, then the derived one class function. Again for object 2 we call base class function and derived class 2 function. So this is a simple program of hierarchical inheritance in PHP where there is only one base class and two or more derived classes. In the above program we created three classes: base class, derived 1 and derived 2, and here we inherit the base class into both derived 1 and derived 2 classes. At last we created the object of derived 1 and derived 2 class and call the methods that will print the appropriate message on the web page. So I hope you understand the program. If you have any doubt, then please comment me in the comment box. Thanks for watching.